Hello everyone, welcome to day 11 of my fasting journey. We are finally over the half limit, so I have 10 more days to go. Today is Sunday. Today was a very productive day and very tiring day. So stick around if you want to know more. Hi there, I'm Basswood. Welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to describe what my day 11 of my 21-day fasting journey looked like. It was very intense. I had a lot of work done, mental and physical, and I also felt the consequences of it. So this is how it looked like. But before I begin, if you're new to my channel, welcome. On this channel I talk about prolonged fasting, which is anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks, something that I have been doing for the past 28 years, and I help you to successfully start and complete your first fasting journey. Alright, let's get started. I have my notebook already. I confess I just wrote it down because I didn't have time to write it in the morning, and I forgot, honestly. But I think that I remember most of the details. So here it is. I woke up this morning full of ideas again, and surprised that I didn't remember any of the dreams. So this was the first night that I don't remember having dreamt. All of the previous days and nights were filled with dreams or even nightmares. So today was the first day that I didn't have any of that. But I weighed myself and I made dinner. I made breakfast for the kids. I cooked the teas and I went straight back to work. I was working on my content for about 2 hours, I think. So I was very productive today, and I could focus very easily. But weighing was not as successful as it was yesterday, but honestly the last couple of days were a big surprise for me for dropping that much weight. So today it was 0.2 kilograms for me and 0.1 kilograms for my husband. Yeah, that's it for the weighing part. And then after my very productive, productive morning, mentally productive morning, I went to the garden because I didn't finish everything that I did that I had to yesterday. I did bring my camera, but decided not to do it because at the end I was so exhausted that I really it would not be very good to see me on film when I looked like that, because you could be disparaged by fasting if you saw me like that. But that was because I was working. So what else? Yeah, on the garden. What was new? I managed to cage my peas, so I gave them support, and I've managed to prepare some of the earth for my early planting season, and also I planted, I think, radishes and salad. So that is what I did in the morning. Then at 2 o'clock I came back and I cooked, let's say, early lunch for the kids, and it was like, oh, again. Yesterday had the same thing, today I had the same thing. I would like to eat it. I would like to eat it. It wasn't like I had any of the cravings, but I would just like to, take a bite out of it. I did taste it, all of the gravy and everything, but it was like a really small piece of my teaspoon, so it doesn't count. So just so that I knew if it was salty enough. But yeah, I sat with the kids all through their lunch and I watched them eat. So envious that I would like to bite as well. So yeah, that was it. And after that, after the kids finished their lunch, I was so exhausted that I went to bed. I was also freezing, so I went to bed and I took my hot water bottle and I slept for 2 hours. That's my puppy over there. I need to take him out. And I slept for 2 hours. And when I woke up, I was still shivering. It is incredible how much heat my body lost during that time in the garden, I think. And I was still shivering at night, and I was sitting by the fireplace, you know, holding my hands in and shaking. It's incredible. I am so cold today. What else? Yeah, perhaps, I was thinking, perhaps this is due to the fact that we didn't drink any vegetable juice today. It was 12 o'clock, it was noon, when we remembered that we didn't squeeze any yesterday, or we didn't juice any of the vegetables yesterday, and I said, okay, it's noon, we'll just get by with the teas, and my husband agreed. So I had a sip of some of the leftover juice that I still had in the fridge from yesterday, but it wasn't enough. So by the time that I got up from my rest, it was, I don't think, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I was really hungry. It wasn't like that I was, you know, that my stomach was making noises, but I could feel that I was, I didn't feel good, you know. I was on the brink of, you know, not collapsing, but I had dizziness, and I didn't, I had shaky hands. So this is, I think that this is how it must be like if you're doing a water fast. You know, you don't have any nutrients in you, and I think that could be something that you could go through with water fasting. I don't know, I've never tried it, so if you did, please let me know in the comments below. But I never tried it, not water fast, not dry fast. I have only been fasting with this Broy's juice fast for the past 28 years. What else? Yeah, tomorrow it's work. Honestly, I don't want to go. Mostly because I think that I'm going to be tired tomorrow, because I overdid it today, and I don't like to sleep on the job because I have too much to do, and then I do half of the job that I could have done if I was in my right mind and in my right energy. So I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that I'll be again full of energy tomorrow, at least until I finish work at 3:30 in the afternoon. So yeah, then I can go to sleep when I get back home. But I just hope that I'll have a little more energy. I was very productive today, so keep that in mind. It was a very productive day, but it took its toll. Now that's it for this entry for this year, and I still have my entry for last year, when I was also fasting, and I remembered to get my notes. So I thought that it would be fun to compare the days, you know, what each day looked like last year and this year. So last year it was April 14th. I weighed 70.9 kilograms. That's, I think, about a kilogram less than I do now. And my entry was one and only at 9 o'clock at night. And it said Sunday. Yes, we are repeating the days. A repeat from yesterday, sneaking out of the house before the boys woke up. I had such a nice time yesterday in my garden. In the middle of the morning, I decided to do it again. Also, I needed some things to finish, like planting the rest of the vegetables, planning what I'll plant after, and putting strings to hold my tomatoes up. This is April, so most of my vegetables were in the ground. All in all, I planted 86 different varieties of tomatoes, 12 eggplants, 24 paprikas, and it was not the final number. I'm still waiting for them to mature a bit. Peas, 20 broccolis and cauliflower, and it was intense. I remembered to drink more today, and I had more rest during my work. I didn't want to have the dizziness spells again, so I listened to my body more and when I felt tired. I concluded my garden duties at 2 o'clock, plenty of time to cook lunch for the boys and prepare them for another week. In the afternoon, my son had a visit from a friend, so dinner was their favorite pizza muffins. Oh, I confess I wanted to have one myself. Yeah, I would like to do it now as well. We all adore them and they are so easy to bake. But maybe not. Maybe in 2 weeks. Maybe in 2 weeks. I'll see. Instead of thinking about the muffins I couldn't eat, I decided to make granola that we had just ran out yesterday, so that gave me plenty to do. And it was again, I'm sure, smelled divine all over the kitchen. I was pleasantly exhausted in the evening, so I didn't want to spend my time in front of the TV again. I had an early night reading my favorite romance book for a while before turning in. So yeah, I guess it was the same productive day last year as I did have today. So day 11, thumbs up, production, productivity all around. But yeah, I would just like to say that this fasting period is surprising. I thought that I was going to have more bad days. I hope that I didn't jinx it right now. But yeah, I thought that I was going to have more bad days and more fainting, more dizziness spells and more tired legs and, you know, difficulty walking because my muscles are shivering. But it's been quite good for me. I lost so much weight already. I am waiting to take my measurements on Thursday when it's the end of week 2, and I'm really looking forward to see the results what the 2 weeks of fasting will bring. But we have still 3 days to go until day 14, so cool it down. But now I really have to go because the puppy is really getting anxious. So I would like to thank you for your time and for your patience, for sticking through to the end. If you think that fasting is something that you could also do, just keep 2 things in mind. First of all, consult your doctor before you start on your fasting journey, because they will know your medical history and they will know what to tell you, maybe something that you didn't think about when you were planning to go fasting. And also I would strongly encourage you to know why you are doing it, because when those bad days do happen, and when you are a beginner there will be a little more of them, I'm sure. I remember that I did have plenty of bad days when I started, and that's when the why will come in handy. And also think about what you're going to do in the meantime when you won't be able to think about food. So a project is a good idea. Like I have my garden, you know, it exhausts me. I am in between the plants, and I'm in nature, I'm on fresh air, and I'm doing something good. And maybe you should start a hobby or something else, so anything that will keep your mind away from food and away from cravings. Alright, so this is the end of day 11, and I'll see you in day 12.